The following video is rated PG-13.
Far under Manhattan, within bronze tunnels, you can hear the arrogant footsteps of Horst Buckner, a pragmatic, mundane German hitman. But today, by invitation, he is in Kansas no longer as he beholds the man behind the curtain, Kobra. The reptilian rogue is crystal clear that Buckner is a minor talent, yet he is a minor talent worthy of distracting a particular enemy. To further put Buckner in his place, Kobra exhibits a miniature mastodon. Indeed, Kobra is king. Buckner is now a mere henchman. Feeling disrespected, the bodyguards pull their guns. Buckner actually entertains the idea of absconding with a few priceless curiosities. But, weaponizing his own charisma, Kobra directs their attention to the ovoid. He opens the egg-like meteorite, and the golem within immediately disposes of the troglodytic hitman. Kobra resigns himself to assassinating mysterious Jason Burr. Whoever Jason Burr is, Kobra, a man of exotic means, fears him. Desperate, afraid, Kobra forgoes more mundane methods of murder and dispatches the golem to end Jason Burr once and for all. Meanwhile, in above-ground Manhattan, college boy Jason Burr, an ordinary, uncomplicated everyman, is being questioned by a weirdo, Lieutenant Perez. Jason thinks Perez is a narc fingering him for a drug dealer. However, Perez informs him he is being investigated for a very different reason. Furthermore, Perez claims to be from SWAT, but I doubt SWAT is in charge of a global manhunt. Something very fishy is going on here. It is then the servitor goes all Kool-Aid Man, bursting through the wall and attempting to crush Jason in his giant hand. Suddenly, surprisingly, Kobra commands the golem to release Jason. Somehow, Kobra feels the same crushing pain as Jason and concludes his target must be the cause. The counterman causes the servitor to self-destruct. Foregoing a paramedic exam, Jason is sped away. It is then Jason is informed why his life is now a comic book adventure. Jason was born May 25th, 1953 in New Delhi, a Gemini, a Siamese twin. Days after birth, the twins were separated in a touch-and-go operation. The hospital claimed that his twin, Jeffrey, died after the surgery. In reality, a cult chose Jeffrey as their new messiah based on the baby's will to live. Jeffrey was educated, conditioned, and trained to rule the world without weakness. And yet, a weakness he did possess. When one twin felt pain, so did the other. Meanwhile, Kobra seeks refuge in his isolation chamber when an ingenious idea grips him. Fearing Jason's death will end him too, Jeffrey will imprison Jason in the isolation chamber. Forgetting to close the hatch, however, a burning pain strikes Kobra's hand. Using the pain like a divining rod, Kobra tracks his twin's whereabouts. Going it alone, Jeffrey enters the trap Jason has set for him. Cornered, but far from caught, Jeffrey slips away exactly like a snake would. He then returns to his air chariot, and the hunt is on for the most dangerous man on Earth, Kobra. I am the Monitor, and join me again as I explore DC in the Bronze Age.